Ugh. 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 Whew. Charlie, how you doing, brother?
Hey, Bill, you all right?
I'm okay. How you doing?
I'm good, man.
Ugh. Been a week. How about you?
It's been something.
Hi, Jim. How you doing?
It's only Tuesday. Hey, Jim,
Ugh. Ugh.
how you doing?
Ugh. Tired, man. I bet you are too. You're still working long hours, aren't you?
Yeah, I had to work at 5 this morning, so
Oh, damn. That
it's been
sucks.
a day.
Ugh. Is my printer making too much noise? Is leaving a hum in the background?
Uh, I don't hear it.
Okay, good.
Not on my end.
Oh, man, I see poor Deeds lost her friend Patty, so she
What
didn't
do you
have
mean?
her friend that was cancer survivor didn't make it, so
Oh no.
she didn't have a stream tonight.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
Sorry to hear that.
yeah, I was too. It's like, oh man, that sucks. But one thing for sure, my old man always told me, he goes, "You're never going to get out of this alive."
That is
Yeah,
true.
yeah, that's true.
How you doing, Jim?
And I got the old printer back up and going, making more of these. Oops, wrong spot. Oh.
Oh, nice. Oh, some blue ones.
And I got blue ones. I got them with round coil, elliptical coil now. So I got different ones.
Rob, Las Vegas. How's it going, brother?
Vegas is here. Hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Oh, man.
Jim says he was up and going at 4:30 this morning.
Yeah, I got cats. I'm up and going all the time. Plugs, Tom, how you guys doing? Thanks for
Hey,
being
Tom.
here.
Hey, Paco.
Nothing like 3 in the morning and cats decide it's time to play and you're right in their main highway. Yes, I did, Vegas. Thank you. I thought you saw what I said that the other day, but you didn't. Yeah, I got it. Thank you very much. Reed, how you doing, brother?
What's going on, Reed?
Oh, yeah, it figures I get my hip fixed. I get one short video and it's done nothing but rain since. I can't win, you know.
Doesn't sound like it.
And it's going to rain for the next week or two.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, here comes Barry. Hi, Barry.
Hey, Barry.
Barry's in the house.
Barry's in
Jeremy,
the house.
what's going on, buddy?
Oh, the only thing wrong with me I got a swollen right leg, and they thought, oh, blood clot, but it's not. So now they don't know what the hell's going on.
Can't win for losing.
Yeah. Digging up the Carolinas. Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Jim, how you doing, Jim?
That's Jeremy.
By
No,
God,
Jim.
I'm going to get
I know
out
Jim.
detecting it as soon as the
Still?
weather clears.
Yeah, Jim still. Jim said hi. So I was saying hi to Jim.
Hi, Jim. Gene, what's going on, man? Gene's going to be up this way for Christmas.
Yeah, I heard.
That's going to be awesome.
Man, I'd love to be back there. Grandma Kelly, hello. God, I got to make one of her streams. Man.
Hi, Grandma Kelly.
Oh. So I see the hunter didn't have a light one tonight either, did he?
No, he didn't.
Oh, I was just saying, Digging with Deej didn't because her friend passed away.
Mm. And last week your hip was bothering you, right?
Yeah,
Bill?
it still is. They thought it was a blood clot, and it's not. So I pinched a nerve or something. I've had problems with it before the hip, so apparently the hip surgery just kind of complicated something else. But I can walk better, so
You trade one for the other.
trade one for the other. Well, they got to do something about it because my calf is like my right calf is 3 times bigger than my left one right now. The swelling won't go down, so they got to figure something out.
Great.
But now they're trying to figure out. I live in one of those areas where the biggest insurance is military, and the state of Tennessee is really strange trying to get somebody to take your insurance. So I'm trying to hunt down a physical therapist I can work with, but haven't found one yet.
I tell you what, I have it made here, Bill. It's so
Huh?
easy. Especially I have it made here, especially the county I live in,
Huh.
because they have their own insurance
Yeah.
on top of everything else. So it's a piece of cake.
Cynthia.
Hello, Cynthia.
Cynthia,
Hi, Grandma.
how you doing?
How you doing, Grandma?
Reed said he's trying to stay warm. You guys know it was like 81 degrees here today.
What?
That's what's
Pensacola. It's
That's
crazy.
what's weird here. It
It's
is.
70 degrees right now.
It's almost 70 degrees here and storming like crazy. Rob, how you doing? Yeah, panel
And
chat.
here it
Rob,
was.
if you want
Hey,
to-
Rob.
Yeah. There's room
Here
for
it
more.
was 58, I think, was the high, which is cool, cool for here.
Yeah, Gene said it was 85 there.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, Jeremy, that sucks, man.
Yeah. Yeah, we lose our furry friends, and that sucks because they're part of the family.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it really. That's no good. No bueno.
Yeah, Tom said it was freaking hot today. We're only a couple of weeks away from Christmas, and it's boiling out.
Jim, that would kill me.
That's
that would be a
that's
cure.
usually what happens. That's usually what happens here in Southern California. The heat, dead of summer, dead of winter.
See what Jim said about me improving? Find a hot young blonde and chase her.
Yes.
Rob.
What's up, Rob?
Rob's
Wow,
got company
20.
over, so he's not going to be up tonight. Be that way, Rob. No, it's okay.
It was 23 degrees in Nevada. Wow.
Yeah, it gets cold at night in Nevada, especially in the winter. Northern Nevada. So,
Hey, we're talking about whatever we feel like, Tom. Anybody? Have you guys detected it all? Anybody been out?
it's been raining here. I got part of my front yard done. I'm going to do that in the backyard and get over and talk to the farmer and see if I can check that farm all soon as raining. And when it rains here in Tennessee, it freaking rains.
Really?
Yeah, Gene, I just got it. I didn't just get it. It was in a block, but
What
yeah,
it-
I got it.
James,
What
Messy Bolt's here.
What's
I'll
rain?
let you back after the show, there, Gene.
Juan, how you
What-
doing?
We have to find a new spot. We pretty much ran out of places, so we're on the
No,
hunt.
Juan. I had an MD 4030 and got rid of it. That was the biggest piece of junk I've ever seen in my life, but it did get me 9,000 views for a video. So I can't complain. For a $50 Chinese detector.
That's funny.
So screwed up. Who had you blocked?
Huh?
We did
Oh,
get
23 was the high.
Since somebody blocked him. Who? I had you blocked, Gene? I couldn't have it.
But he blocked him. No, he texts me, but my phone, if it doesn't recognize the number,
Oh,
it
okay.
gives me spam crap all the time.
Oh, okay.
Billy man, how you doing? Oh yeah.
Mike, how you doing?
Jeremy, I think you're going to be further down south in Florida, though. Yeah.
Oh, Mike and anybody else in there, I think. Oh no, Shane's not in here, but I have a few channel subscriptions that I had to cancel and I got to restart because I had to shut down my PayPal. It got compromised, so
Oh
all
great.
those got cut off. Yeah. Oh yeah. Right after I got out of the hospital, all my credit cards and stuff. Some lady in Moldova hacked my account.
What?
Yeah. I got all these charges all of a sudden on PayPal, and I go, "Are these yours?" I go, have I ever been a female from Moldova? Moldova, however you pronounce that.
How do they find you?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Oh, but I had to. I had to shut down my credit card, my bank account for a few days, my PayPal. Still trying to get it all straightened out.
Straighten out.
Ohio Metal Maven, how you doing?
Ohio
Metal
Maven.
And thank you for the kind words the other day. And Robert and Melissa's.
Plugs.
What did he say?
Since Cisco started his OnlyFans, his phone won't stop ringing off the hook. So I don't know. Oh, Paco, you're too funny. Oh, just so you know, Greg, Plugs for Today's name is Paco.
Paco. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. I knew
It's Elvis.
I knew it was either Cisco or Paco.
Yeah, that's Paco.
John, Finders Keepers, how you doing?
John, Finders Keepers. Paco. He does some pretty cool stuff. He's
oh yeah.
looks like he might be a
Metal Maven.
general contractor, but the woodwork's pretty unbelievable.
Oh yeah, you should have seen when he redid his house, his daughter's house, I think. The floors and everything.
Wow.
Banged it out.
Come here. You got to say hi to everybody.
Bill, if you need there you go. Jim says, Bill, if you need help spending all your money, I'm sure somebody will volunteer.
Come here. Ah.
Oh, that happened to Reed too, huh? He said the same thing.
This is the newest addition of my family right here. This is Jazzy. Oh, warmy little girl. Come on. Say hi. Don't want to.
No. You put me down now.
Yeah.
Squirrel Magnets. Good morning or good evening. I'm so used to saying morning from Rob's stream.
Yeah, Cynthia, she's a little darling.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, you guys are there on Sunday.
Oh,
Early.
you too, huh? Damn.
What time is it there when you guys start, Charlie? On Sunday?
8 o'clock my time. So 9 o'clock Rob's time. Eastern.
Oh,
so you're
wait, you guys are different?
Me, huh, Charlie?
I'm Central. I'm sorry.
Are
Bill?
you?
You're in the same time zone I am, Central?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Dirty
Really?
coins.
So Florida is divided up into time zones?
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, because you're up there in the leg, right, Charlie?
Yeah, right at the top.
Yeah. Right by Georgia. And through there.
Alabama.
Alabama.
Alabama's 5 minutes from my house.
Yeah.
It's just right across the way.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
No plugs. There, you can interchange the coils. All the coils will fit the 700 or 900. The headphones
Oh yeah, I saw that.
you can't use.
That's different.
So you can't interchange the coils between the Knoxes, any of them?
No, you
Or
can.
You
You
can
can't.
with the 600 and 800 coils will fit on the 700 900. It'll work fine.
I'm trying to figure
And
out
the headphones will not.
I haven't really read much
as if
about
they didn't
them.
have enough.
What's the big difference on the 7 and 900 over the 6 and the 8? What improvements have they made?
Well, right now you got your VDI's to 40, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So now it's up to 99.
Oh, they
That's-
switched over to the same scales everybody else, 0 to 99?
Yeah.
Okay.
You never showing the target separation like the the pull tabs and the nickels no longer look the same.
Oh yeah, that's a
You're
big
not, you're
deal.
not chasing that. But
I wish-
I don't know where the gold ring,
I
because
was,
whenever you get that the nickel number, you're saying pull tab, nickel, or gold ring. That's what you're hoping for, right? So I don't know where the gold ring is falling yet.
Reed got 2 Huskies. Cool, Reed.
Oh,
Great.
nice.
Iffy.
Yeah, Finding Keepers is basically everything people were complaining about. The build quality is different, a lot better.
They fixed the problem with the ears breaking on the
Yeah,
coil.
Yeah.
Cool.
and then that cuff,
Carbon
which I've never had a problem with the cuff, but the arm cuff's flexible.
Oh, it's got the vibrating handle like the Nocta Macro does. Cool.
And a flashlight, just like the Legend.
Good.
Yeah.
In other words, the 600 800 are going away probably. And it's going to be the 7 9 and the Manicore.
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out. How many detectors do they need? I mean, come
Well,
on.
what I'm saying is that the upgrades are replacing the 6 and 800 from the sound.
Yeah.
of it. So,
Yeah,
Maybe
I wish
they'll-
they would have sent out some software update for the 6 and 800.
Yeah.
That'd have
What do
been
you
nice.
have, Charlie? The
I
6
have
or the 8?
I have 2 600s. I didn't get the 8 just because, for me, the only real difference that I saw, I know with the 8 you can program it a little bit more, but the big thing for was like prospecting, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, is that what the big?
I'm in Florida. I'm not doing that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it just didn't make no
Marty
sense.
V, welcome.
Hey, Marty. How you
Hey,
doing, buddy?
Marty. But
Um,
I did order the Metacore, so
You
I'm
did
waiting
order the
for that.
Manicore, huh?
mhm.
I knew
I
you
think
were gonna
I think you'll be happy.
Yeah, I think it's
do it. Yeah, I
gonna be
hope so
great.
at the price.
If he
Go on,
signals must have some kind of inside deal with
So
lab.
Mike at Iffy is a tester,
Okay.
Yeah, I've been
but
watching.
Why?
it's not exclusive. I mean, he did the Legend.
Yeah, and he also did the Deus.
hmm
So
Yeah.
that's what it is. I was
He did
trying
a
to figure.
3-way shootout on the day, the Deus, the 900, and something else. Had a short video.
The Knox 900 plugs is over 1,000. I think it's like 1,025 or something like that.
Really? How about the
Right around
7?
that price range.
How about the 700? Hey, Mark. How you doing, buddy?
I believe I saw it for like $699.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad.
No.
Mark the Berg Hunter. Wow.
Well, the question is, will they drop the price on the 6 and the 8? You know,
Oh,
to
you
sell
can
it?
guarantee that's going to happen.
You know, yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to say
Yeah.
because look what they've already done with the Legend.
Papa, hello.
Hey, Papa.
Well, I know once I get all my crap straightened out of my banks,
Hey, Mark.
I'm going to get a Legend Pro pack with the
Yeah,
with the battery pack. I mean, that's
I
the
would,
price.
and they went down there like $590.
Yeah.
Yep.
$595.
Yeah,
Hey,
so
that- for 2
for the-
coils, extra battery pack, you can't beat it.
yeah, for the price you can't beat it.
Mm-mm.
Thank you, Grandma.
Grandma Kelly shared you out.
Thank you very much. Ohio Metal is $100
So-
more than 600.
When are you supposed to get it, Charlie? Do you know?
Nope. The guy the guy I bought the Metacore from said that
Whoa. John,
just-
the Finders Keeper said Mindlamp filed a lawsuit on Nocta Macro. Over what?
wow, I didn't hear about that.
Neither did I.
So it's going
Wow.
to hit Chicago first for some reason, and then it's getting distributed from there. And then I don't know. He doesn't know how many he's going to get in the first round, or it's going to be the second round. But I'm 15th on the list, so through his
You're
company.
ways off yet.
Through
Yeah.
his distributor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny because I know when the Knox first came out, they were really hard to get. And I have a friend that I met here that detects, just ran into him, and he's a dealer right here. So I just waited for him to get one, and then just
Oh.
went through him.
I wonder if
I think
anything,
What's that, Bill?
I
Hey,
wonder
Don.
if anything will come of their lawsuit because the company called Quest used to be Dectonics, and Technetics sued them because they'd actually pirated their software.
Oh, really?
And they changed their name to Quest, and they've got like the X10, the X5, and Q20s out. So, for 150 bucks, a Quest X5 is a turn on and go waterproof machine. It'll hit coins at 10 inches.
Wow.
Yeah, they're still going. So,
You know, my
Mark is number 0 on the list. I ain't getting one.
well, what are they? $12.99, $1,400, something like that for Manicore.
$15.99.
Oh, geez, ouch.
It's the same price as a Deus too.
Yeah, and I'd buy that before I'd buy the Deus too. I have a Deus, and I mean I like it, but I'd never buy another one.
Oh yeah, Ohio Metal Maven. Yeah, the Quest is out of China, but a lot of detectors are. That's why you see them pirated, because a lot of the companies that say they're American made actually have factories in China for their overruns, and they get their stuff pirated. There's nothing they can do about it. Garrett has a factory there. Still Chainsaws has had a factory there since 2005, and the Chinese pirate theirs and call them Foresters. But they're almost an identical copy of a Still.
Wow.
So if you get one from China and try to get it, the only thing they can do here is like, the knockoff Garrett carrots. If you send it in to get it serviced, they just confiscate it. That's all they can do. They can't do anything else. But
wow. So John, Finders Keepers is number 5 on the list of where he ordered one.
Yeah,
Charlie. So he's getting a Manicore too.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be interesting to see once you get it, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I mean, it looks good. It looks really good.
Tom.
Yeah.
I won't be giving that away, Ray.
Like Plug says, he goes, he ain't even looking at another machine because he loves the Knox 800. It suits him. Why change?
Yeah.
Like Dirty Coins. I'm going to hold off until Whites comes up with a new one.
The only thing that ever kept me from getting a Knox macro was the tones drove me nuts. But the Legend you can set up to sound almost like the Vanquish or the Knox. Now that'll go.
You know what? I'm too lazy to change the tones. I just leave it all the same.
Well, I'm one of those people. The fingernails on the chalkboard drive me nuts, and that's what I'm. I never got any of the Nocturne macros because those tones just drive me crazy.
Gotcha. Well, I'll tell you, the Deus is pretty annoying. Yeah, I've got one. That's a really annoying machine. That's probably the most annoying, I think, out of all the ones I have.
Yeah, I like the Noxus tones.
Me too. I like it. I like it's mellow. It's not, it's my favorite out of all the detectors I have. And what's funny, hey John, Finders Keepers, I told you I don't know how to set my detectors up. I hunt in all metal. I have no idea. This is what I hunt in factory setting. That's what I've hunted. I don't change anything.
No, it's like.
Do you have anything discriminated?
Nope. That's what I'm saying.
You're in all metal.
A lot of people do that and have good luck with it. I mean, a good machine you can do that with. So.
Well, we don't get the iron like they do in other parts of the country. Like back east, where they're always dealing with. We don't get the iron like that here.
Yeah, see that you're down there in Southern California, Northern California, a lot of iron and red clay and all kinds of stuff. Oh yeah. See, because of gold mines, where you got gold mines, you're going to run into iron and all kinds. Hey, stop it! Stop.
Now, one of the guys I detected
he's found some amazing stuff this year, all from Hunted Out Parks.
Who said that?
Paco.
Oh, nice. One of the guys I hunt with, he's a professor. He knows how to mess with all that. He's got one of those Nexus detectors that are made in like Turkey. Have you ever seen those?
Is it's like a $5,000 detector or something like that?
They're really expensive. There's no VDI, and the thing goes super deep. So he did a nail test with a rusty square nail, put it over a coin, just on the surface, and all our detectors could not find it except for that Nexus. It would hit it every time.
Yeah. Oh, the Nexus, an analog machine.
Yeah.
You take an analog machine and put it to the nail test, it will beat any new modern machine. Like they're just faster and they actually discriminate better. So
he's done pretty good with it. I think he found his one gold coin with that.
see, Reed, it's like I would have bought a Simplex over the Vanquish because of better build quality for one, but I just couldn't stand those tones.
Yeah,
It just drove me nuts.
you'll like the Legend. You'll like the Legend.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, when I heard it and listened to it when they changed the tones on it, said, "Is this better?" I went, "Oh yeah, that I can live with."
I think Plugs had the Legend for less than a week.
Yeah, he didn't like it.
He didn't like it at all.
He didn't even give it a chance, really. He was,
Well, you know what's funny?
he likes his Knox.
It feels totally different than the Knox. You know, it feels heavy, even though it's only like, I don't know, 4 or 5. It's like not even, it's like a half a pound or a quarter pound heavier than the Knox. I could tell the difference. The Knox feels a lot lighter. Just it's more well balanced. But the Legend feels like a tank the way it's built, though. That's what I like about it.
Yeah. Plug says, I don't bother watching any tests, and I also don't watch people teaching stuff about detecting. You have to get out and learn yourself. That's a good point.
You want to see a heavy piece of junk?
What is that?
What is that?
This is that, what the heck is it? Sunjoe.
That's the one you were talking about.
Yeah. 24-volt battery, but they put it on the back of the control unit. It's already got a heavy coil. This thing weighs almost 4 pounds.
Oh my God.
goodness.
Heavy. Everybody else would put a battery pack down here.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that would make sense.
It has no EMI shielding, so the minute I turned it on near the house, it just went nuts.
Wow.
They had a good idea. They just didn't go about
You're
making it very well.
How'd you do with it?
What I do with it?
How did you do?
Not very good, because every little thing it beeped. It just falsed all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was going to do a complete deal on it, which I'm still going to do. But I got people. For some reason, people in India love these Chinese detectors. I don't know why, but they want a full report on that. That's how I got 9,000 views on that MD 4030, and they're junk. The thing just goes off at anything, so it's going to be hard finding anything with
Hey,
it.
Dave.
Hey,
Mark.
Hey, Dave.
Mark Miller.
Is
Mark
Dave
Miller, wow.
is Dave the PA?
24-volt battery was a great idea, concept. Just it sucks.
Yeah, Greg.
Is Dave the PA?
PA?
Oh yeah, he's got some great videos.
Yeah,
Great videos.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. They get on the good stuff.
Hey, Mark, nothing wrong with them antique detectors. They work. I got a bounty hunter here I'm going to give away in a week. And I'll tell you, anything down to 7 inches, if it's there, that thing will find it. And it's just a turn on gold analog. But, and the nice thing about it, if you don't want to pick up the steel, as soon as you turn the discrimination on, steel is knocked out of the picture. You won't hear nothing. What?
Dirty Coin says, looks like my battery pack for my Milwaukee drill. I wonder if it's compatible.
It is. It's pretty close. That's what it is. It's a 24-volt battery pack, like on a drill.
That's funny.
It does.
Wow.
It is. Like I said, concept-wise, a great idea, but this should have been back here,
Yeah.
to counter off the weight, because that's what's really bad. It's got this really nice, heavy 10-inch coil with no EMI shielding. So,
I'll tell you what, it's a heavy detector too. Besides those Garrett's, is my buddy's got a T2. And that thing weighs a ton.
Oh, really?
Fisher T2. It's built like a tank. I mean, the thing's built, but it's heavy, really heavy.
T2. I thought Texnetics makes a T2.
That's it. I said Fisher. Yeah.
Light. Those aren't heavy.
Boy, his feels heavy to me compared to my Knox.
That's strange.
But it's a great detector. That's the hunter's favorite of all time.
Oh,
He's not a fan.
Vegas is using a Bounty Hunter Landstar. Good old machine.
Reed using a Bounty Hunter 505 is still an awesome machine.
Yeah, they are. Those are great machines. You know, they still sell them things.
But with the dirt,
Hey, Gilliam.
Yeah, Bounty Hunter is still the #1 sold detector in the world.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah,
Pace Freak, Super Freak.
Even if they quit selling like the newest Bounty Hunters they make, all the top line digital ones they have now,
Right.
their older stuff outsells that anyways. They would have, and if they gave up Fisher and Technetics, they would have no problem. Because places like Walmart,
Right. And Big Five.
Big Five all carry the Bounty Hunters.
Yep.
Yep.
You know?
Well, it's because I think the average person that gets in it, that's all they need anyway.
Yeah.
Then you can, then if you decide you really like it, then you go for something else, you know, because you just.
That's what I always told people. That when
I think most of us here, even in chat, probably had a Bounty Hunter at one time or another.
Yeah, I'd say about 90% of the people metal detecting all started with a Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, mine was a Fisher F2, but that's because my buddies that's what they had. So I got one.
That's a high metal movement. I know it sounds nuts, but Bounty Hunter is the #1 seller in the world.
It's a great detector and super easy to use. That F2,
your
super
Tracker
easy.
4, and their low end digitals just sell and sell and sell. There was a guy at a meet in Sacramento, the only what do you call it, a seated hunt that I ever went to. And some guys had stands, and this guy sold Bounty Hunters and stuff, and he used a Quicksilver, which is like, it's a cheap digital $100 Bounty Hunter. And all these trays of finds he had on his tables over the years, it was astronomical what this guy found with that thing.
Wow. Oh, CZ Kid.
You
Hey,
know,
CZ.
he had a box
Hey,
full
John.
of silver rings, you know, just tons of stuff.
Yeah.
So,
I think a lot of it, I mean, just comes down to knowing your machine.
Yeah.
your machine and location. If you
Mhm.
got a bad
Absolutely,
location,
location's key.
you
Yeah.
know, you got $100 machine or $1,000 machine, you got a bad location, you're better off with a $100 machine. At least you didn't go broke trying to find stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
True. John CZ, what's going on, brother?
I like John. I wonder how many Bounty Hunters have half-inch of dust. A lot of them. That's how I got a lot of mine when I was buying and selling detectors.
Plug says he just duct taped his pinpointer to the bottom of a broomstick.
He wouldn't be the first person to do it.
Hey, what do you guys use for shovels?
Barska.
What do you use, Charlie, for a shovel, or do you don't use one?
Predator. What is that thing? The Grave Digger or something? I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah, so that's what I had a Predator, or I have a Predator, right?
Yeah.
But I got the really narrow one, really narrow. So I wanted something a little wider, right? So I was gonna get, I forget which Predator it was, but they wanted $35 for shipping. So I found this other one. I found this other one. I forgot what it's made. It was $65 free shipping through Amazon. And it works just as good, nice as it's built just like my Predator.
There you go.
So it's a great detector. Yeah.
This is my new one. I just used one of those Oriental garden diggers.
Oh, really?
It was on sale for $10 on Amazon.
There you go.
This thing's incredible.
Really?
Yeah. Slash right through small roots, no problem.
I just use my
Predator
cell.
Phoenix is epic.
Yeah, I don't know which one I have. I can't remember. It's the real narrow one.
Oh, what? This thing actually has a name on it.
So
I have,
John,
a note to shovel that's not for digging. I already bent it. Wow.
I want a Predator. Well, those Predators are
But
nice.
I gave one of those away. I hope they didn't bend it. One of those 2-piece Nocta.
Johnson Fighter Keeper says Predators will crack on the weld, have two that crack in the same spot. I've not. I've had that
You know
for a
what?
couple of years. I've not had any issues.
I bent mine on this new one on the weld. Well, actually, I didn't. I have a young kid I was trying to show him how to detect it. He bent it. I just bent it back.
Yeah, that really sucks. I got a $7 shovel I bought at Harbor Freight. I've been using it for years now. No cracks, nothing.
Really?
Yeah. You know, go in. It's like a yellow fiberglass handle, D-handle, short one. You know, 8-inch white blade on it. It was like $6.95. Yeah, Reed's got the
Oh, yeah,
same same one of these, and I think you got the same
Yep.
shovel too. Reed.
Yeah. Las Vegas. Is that
Wow.
Rob?
Tom's cracking the exact same spot. That's 3 of them. Wow.
Wow.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bud?
Is Las Vegas? Is it Rob?
Hey,
Is he
Tony.
a Rob too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Rob. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. So Friday night, quarter hoarder, or it's 8 o'clock for us. He's giving away a shovel, a legend, and something else because they're doing a live stream.
who's this?
Mark that
Quarter
quarter
hoarder.
hoarder, Jason.
Oh,
Mark that down
Jason,
on your calendar this Friday.
God, those guys probably don't like me anymore. I used to watch them religiously, and I haven't watched them probably a year.
Plugs. I'm shocked. Most of you guys don't look strong enough to bend a coat hanger.
Really? I take that personal.
Too much, Paco.
Yeah, I've seen videos of you, Paco. You don't look that strong. So.
Yeah.
Ohio Metal Maven says Quarter Hoarder's last live was nuts.
Oh, I know. I watched it. It was like a year, or have they had another
Good
one
for
since
you,
then?
Tony. I get so many of those stupid vehicles given to me. It's sickening.
You know what's funny, Charlie? Now, you get those given to you, right?
Yeah.
I've never found a mercury nickel, but every time I win silver, I get a Roosevelt nickel, which I've found 50 of them.
Rosie Dime, Mercury Dime. Yeah.
I get a Rosie. I can't even get a mercury given to me, let alone find one of them.
We went last
The only
week.
one I ever found was in a coin star. That was it.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah, I found one in a coin star.
Hi, Alice.
I got one the other day in this place that we'd hunted. We'd gotten hundreds and hundreds of coins, and they're building. It's almost all gone, all homes. But I got one there, 42. So in good shape.
There you go, Reed. I love those entrenching tools. Those things last forever. A little on the heavy side, but who cares? You're not going to break them.
That's the folding ones. Folding, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
the key tool.
military entrenching tool. Sometimes they'll collapse on you if you don't get them tight, but
Ohio Metal Maven said she'll send you a Merc there, Bill.
thank you. Ohio Metal
Yeah, what
Maven.
is it? Hang on.
But you look at the odds of how many Mercs were made over how many Roosevelts. So the odds are I should have found a Merc in
I know.
town.
I just
Yeah,
can't.
yeah. All the guys I ever talked to there, I only ran into 2 guys that ever found a Mercury there. In the
Yeah.
whole-
I know here I find more Mercs than Rosies.
yeah.
Yeah,
There,
me too.
They
Way
had the
more.
same problem with me. They found Roosevelt's silver Rosies, but they never found silver Mercs. Why I don't know. It just never made any sense to me. But there's like a cutoff there in California. You get so far north of Sacramento, finding silver coins is hard for one thing, and stuff like Standing Liberties, Mercs, just even though the towns are the right ages, they just didn't have them.
Sounds like Tony's cleaning up on the giveaways. He's won 5 times.
Go ahead, laugh, John. I'll get my white whale someday.
Oh, it's
Yeah, you're the only person that I know.
Yeah.
Why-
the shovel.
why-
The shovel I got.
Actually, there was somebody in the stream the other night that said the same thing. They had been doing it for 20 years and still have not found a Merc. So I didn't feel too bad. There's just more than me. This, one other person at least.
That shovel I got it's called a Red Devil root cutter for $59. It's great. I'd buy that before I'd buy a Predator shovel now for half the price.
I love mine. I mean,
You're
I
gonna
know-
get.
I know
you're
Johnson
gonna get
did
a
a sweet
silver
crap.
coin sent to
I
you.
haven't had any problems with it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know, Marty, and almost 10 times as many too. But every time I dig a silver dime, it's a freaking Roosevelt.
That doesn't make any sense because I it's like 10-1 the ratio for me. Rosies over Mercs. I find 10 Mercs to 1 Rosie.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Wow, Reed finds Mercs and Barbers more than he finds
He
Rosies.
has found a lot of. I've watched his videos. He's found a lot of them there. You broke 3 of those shovels, Mark? Wow.
Unreal.
Oh, the one
How do
the
you
one I
dig to do that?
you're talking about when you say broke three of those shovels. You talk about the one I bought, the cheap one, Mark, or the Predator?
No, I think he's talking about the good ones.
That's true, plugs.
Yeah.
What plug say?
Any machine will hit on silver if it's in the ground. You will find it. Just have to find a good spot.
Now I searched something
All
that
location.
surprised me. You're more apt to find silver with a single frequency machine than a multi.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because it'll lock into it better than a multi-volt, which kind of makes sense because like the Vanquish, without having a ground balance, if you're in bad soil, you really got to watch your VDI numbers and listen to your machine because it'll just chatter like crazy. The Vanquish just chatter like crazy. You can't.
Where did you break?
Away. So,
Congrats.
Where did you break
Rob.
it at, Mark? On the weld? Marty said the same here. Okay, Marty, what do you mean by the same here?
okay. No, John, I found two 64 Kennedy halves. No Franklin. No. But I found two of the, yeah. In fact, it was a Tracker 4 I found my first one with. And then
Well,
everybody
that
says,
doesn't.
"Those are hard to find."
That's not very encouraging, Mark. You're not encouraging me. I'm hoping it doesn't break after you told me that.
See, that's why I buy cheap shovels. If it breaks, you buy another cheap shovel and you're not out a lot. And yet,
I get.
so far,
I
my
guess.
$7 shovels lasted years. So.
Oh, okay. Gotcha, Marty. Same with you, huh? Yeah, that's crazy. More Mercs than Rosies. Well, I'll tell you, I don't know how it is with you guys, but it's harder to find 50s and 60 coins as opposed to the 40s and 30s. You know.
Okay, see, up in Northern California, the 50s and 60s were easier to find than the older ones. So.
Oh man. Okay, I'll remember that, Mark.
Okay, because I remember when I was a kid in the 60s watching almost everybody that had mining claims had metal detectors because mining claims are seasonal. So in the off season, they take the metal detectors and hit the parks. That's how I first got started into it, watching these guys. They have small pillowcases and they come out with bags half full of coins. Of course, in the 60s, they were all silvers.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll have to save up money. If I break the shovel, then I guess I'm gonna have to order a Predator, like the $34 shipping.
Like John, Finders Keeper has a great point. Just because there's a silver under your feet doesn't mean you will hear it. It could be masked.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
Absolutely.
So.
Oh yeah. Hey, the SLQ I found, there was a piece of tinfoil about this big, laying on it, and I was getting it would go up and down, and when I dug it, the piece of tinfoil came out, but I couldn't find at first I couldn't find the SLQ.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
Oh,
it was
like
some great signal. What's that, Bill?
The last actual video I did, I found a zinc penny, which rings up as a 21 on the Vanquish.
Yeah.
Now, can slaw usually ring up 17 through 19, but if I get a piece that's triangular, square, or round, it will ring up like a zinc penny on the Vanquish.
Really?
And my second hit, was getting a constant 21 going in a circle, but it turned out to be a triangular piece of aluminum. So,
Well, what happens to me is I get lazy. So when I'm finding coins, I'll dig. I know the tone. You know it's a coin. But when you're desperate, and you haven't found any coins, then you start digging those signals you wouldn't normally dig, hoping that it's a coin.
Well, I was out detecting with John today, CZ Kid. He moved up here to Pensacola, and we were doing some curb strips, and you couldn't turn without hitting a penny that was 2 inches in the ground or less. And they were just everywhere.
There.
But he had found a Merc there.
Oh.
He found a 1919 Wheatie today. That was deep, so we started, concentrating on the deeper targets. But the Merc he found was only, I think you said it was like 2 or 3 inches down. It wasn't deep at all. So it's kind of a catch-22 on that.
Yeah.
Charlie, John wants to know what flavor vape that is.
It is cherry cola.
Wow. A 62 Memorial that hit 30 on the Equinox. That's crazy.
That's strange.
Yep.
Paystreak says he's always desperate.
Randy, how you doing? Good to see you in here.
That's
Hey,
a bad
Randy, what are
feeling.
you doing, buddy? It's burrito flavored.
Alice in
Paco.
Wonderland. What I hate is when all your buddies are finding coins, you haven't found one, and that's when you're getting desperate. You're going, come on, just the one Wheatie, please, please.
Been there, done that. Mhm.
That's how one of my, it was a couple of years ago, and I mean, all the other guys were getting Indian heads, silver, everything. All I could get were memorials. I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. I was about ready to pack it in. I'd about had it. That was
That's
the
how it
most
goes
discouraged.
sometimes, man.
Yeah, I know. That was the most discouraged I'd ever been. And then I thought, okay, it'll come back.
Well, I tell you, this was real discouraging. You hit a coin spill and it's all pennies and they're all
What,
sinks. You know, it's like that's really get 30 or 40. And it's like not a wheat, not a decent, you know, you got
Now,
a handful of junk.
John, are you serious when you're saying they're hitting 38? Are you?
Nice will have metal even 60 Wheaties in their homestead. That's like
Got 60 of them, huh?
that series I had in Coin Spill
Wow.
Hill. Yeah, I got over almost 500 coins out of that place, but 75% of them was freaking Zinkins.
Jason!
Jason.
Mark, that's funny. Did you
Nah,
see what
you're always
Paco
early,
said?
Jason.
He said his digging buddy called and said he was leaving the state and never came back.
Dirty coins. It's like hunting with finders keepers.
I'm always on the shirt tail.
tail.
Well, we have our fearless leader. The guy just sniffs the silver out like there's no tomorrow.
Oh, I don't know.
That's
Brad.
crazy, John. 38. I've never had one go over like 27, 26.
Brad. What the heck is Brad's? I got it. Out in Canada. Brad. Metal
Brad.
detectors. Isn't everybody
I
straight?
can't help you there, Brad.
Gosh dang it. Cecil. But
Hey,
anyway,
Cecil.
he got like 600 silver coins in 1 year.
What?
Really?
Silver. Oh, yeah. Oh, Cynthia, you're in here. Help me out. What is Brad's channel name? Oh, got it. Watch.
Not
Great.
Looter 8.
Huh?
Not
No,
Looter
no,
8.
no. Brad, he's got a long ponytail. He's in his 50s.
Oh. I'm still a little
You
suspicious.
know who I'm talking about.
Charlie, have you ever
Spader.
watched?
Thanks, Plugs. Depth Spader. God.
Have you ever watched the Diggin' Duo? They're in New
Yeah.
York.
I quit
So-
watching them.
That's what I was gonna say. So Charlie, I mean not Charlie. Rob's got me wondering now about him and his daughter. He said he thinks they're planting coins, and he's got a pretty good reason why. Because I started thinking the same thing. How do they just keep getting these coins, unbelievable coins, bucket listers after in this same park?
Yeah,
Where it's been
it
hunted
looks like the same general area. If you look at the background,
Yeah.
of the filming, it doesn't look like they moved anywhere.
It
That's
does.
why it's like, okay, sooner or later things are going to slow down instead of getting better every week.
That's what you keep thinking, but we're talking large sets, seated Liberty dimes, seated Liberty quarters, just
Yeah, I'm kind of like,
Exactly, Mark.
yeah.
Better and better every week in the same park in the same area. I mean, come on. I hit my park so many times, I had to quit going for a year.
Yeah.
The street from where I live because I wasn't finding anything. If it was anybody else, we'd hit it so much.
What were you gonna say, Charlie?
I was going to say, if there's a channel that I think that's doing shady stuff, I just unsub them and done with them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just move
Well,
on.
for just pure entertainment
Alicia.
value.
Hey,
and
Alicia.
Hey, Alicia.
See, if they're
For
going to
just
do
pure
that, then they should put that on there. You know what I mean? If
Yeah,
your channel doing that stuff, then just put for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
that's why it's the
Hi,
WWE
Lisa.
channel.
Yeah.
So the WWF.
Uh,
Well,
um,
it used to be World
Yeah,
Wrestling
exactly.
Federation. They can't call it that anymore because it's not a sport because it's choreographed. So now it's World Wrestling Entertainment.
Right.
For pure entertainment value, and he's pretty smart. He's a teacher. Is I love Merle on was it NYC digging?
Metal Detector NYC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Merle.
guy is hilarious, man.
Oh, that's great.
And he's smart.
Oh yeah, and he gives out a lot of great advice about
Yeah.
defending and everything else.
Well, I guess being a teacher, that must be
Good to
it.
see you in here, Cecil. Thanks, brother. Yeah, if you guys ever get a chance, look at my review on the Chinese metal detector. That thing was such a piece of junk, and yet I got 9,000 views, and yet I got most of my hate mail on that one too. I got all these kind of thumbs down and they're all from India for disrespecting this Chinese metal detector.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Alicia, I didn't realize that. I know he didn't do it on purpose. He was in the chat saying that. I was at work and I was on break. I had to go back in. I thought I was still chatting, and then I figured you guys couldn't see me. I felt bad,
What?
but I had to get back to work.
When you got kicked out from what's his name?
Yeah, it was an accident. He dropped his phone and it blocked me. Yeah.
Because I said, everybody goes, "Oh, you kicked Charlie out." I said, "Don't worry, I'll pay you to do it again."
Yeah, that was hilarious. I'm like, I'm here because Dan's like, I said hello and he left. I'm like, no, I'm right here.
You watched that video, did you? That was a pile of junk, wasn't it, Pastry? And it told you as soon as you hit the
hang on.
pinpoint function, foot off the ground, the thing was going off. I don't care. You hit pinpoint and the detector just went off at a piece of wood, anything.
I wanted to ask PA Pirate Hunter, or maybe you guys know, have you seen, remember Quarter Hoarder used to always have Paul. PA I haven't seen him forever. Anybody know about him? PA Pirate
I know
Hunter?
what you're talking about.
Yeah. He used to be on there, and then the Nickel Nibbler was the other one he used to have on there all the time, and he hasn't been on there forever too, Kyle. But I wondered about Paul.
Feed bears or rape Mother Nature or trees.
I plant pool tabs and holes I dig after I get good stuff. There we go.
Oh, yeah, I was at the beach the other day. We were out swinging, and there was another guy out there swinging, and he walked by, whatever, hi, whatever, he kept going. And I went down. I could see where his line was, right? And I'm walking by. The Joker didn't fill his hole back in, right? So I went over there. I started, pushing the sand back in, and he's already moved on down the beach. And as I was walking away, I swing over where he dug. The guy left a can in there. You know what I mean? I mean, if you dig it up, just throw it in your bag and move on. Take the trash with you.
Yeah.
This guy just, he's just walking off. He's like, And everywhere I went, you could tell where he was because it's just holes.
But Greg, you brought up that thing, or somebody brought up about planting pull tabs.
Right.
I actually had a guy accuse me. One video I was doing, it was a guy from India. All I was finding was pull tabs and zincs, but I wasn't digging them live. And he goes, "You don't dig them live. We don't know that you're digging them." I go, "Oh yeah, I'm going to plant pull tabs and zinc pennies." Come on.
Hey, Patty.
Gary. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was digging gold and silver rings and stuff, and not showing it.
NorCal's here.
NorCal Digger.
NorCal, what's going on?
I didn't see him. Come on.
Oh man, really, Vegas? The people that actually
hi NorCal
taking your park will dig it out of the ground and leave it on the ground. And then they wonder why they can't dig there. That's exactly why. Yeah. I'm just hoping when I get back to California, they haven't outlawed it in my town because there was a guy that was going around leaving craters. And he was leaving like exposed rusted steel. If he couldn't get out of the ground, he'd bend it and leave it sticking out of the hole.
Oh, nice guy.
Yeah.
Hate people like that.
Are you still trying to get back to California?
Yeah, but I'm still, it's that the housing back there is just ridiculous in anywhere in California. It's hard to get. It's starting to get a little easier, though. I notice it's easing up a little bit because it's one of those times more people are leaving than so.
Well, unfortunate for us, one of the towns here that we were finding a lot of stuff. It's the seventh fastest growing city in the nation with 100,000 people or more. It's crazy. They've covered up so many of our spots. Yeah. Oh, Gregory, here we go. I thought he was saying hi to me.
Good plugs. So you need to do
plugs.
No, that's what I'm worried about. It's like Gary from Gary's Metal Technique. When he left there, they just outlawed in the city of Chico, which is a big town.
Right.
They outlawed it. The town next to it. I'm from Quincy, which is just down the road.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, you're from
Quincy?
I was born in Quincy.
Because my wife lived in Lake Almanor.
Really?
Yeah.
Right next door, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, Lake Almanor, it's illegal now. And they start outlawing all these, big cities and stuff like, oh, damn, don't do that. I want to move back there because, one thing I know what one big problem with my leg is because I have arthritis, it's the humidity.
You got to get out of the humidity.
Go together, so.
Yeah.
Pastry thing.
We sure don't have.
Oh, that sucks, Vegas. I hate people like that. Yeah.
Army matey. What's he saying? What Pastry saying? What's in the dirt? Army guard. You planted a pull tab.
Yeah. The guys. You could have planned that. Like, it's like I'm going to plant a freaking pull tab. I'll show you when I dig it up, moron. Jesus. In Corvallis, you have to plant. Yeah. Well, that's like, okay, I live in Grass Valley, 70 miles north of the state capital. It was legal in the state capital to dig in most parks, not all. The next town up, Roseville, you had to buy a permit, which was $25 a year. They said no digging, but if you talk to the right groundskeeper at the right park, they'd let you dig. And then town of Auburn, no digging, same thing. If you talk to the groundskeeper and showed me you were going to use a hand digger, not a shovel, they'd usually let you go ahead.
Right.
But what they all said, well, you can use a probe because you're popping it out of the ground and not digging. So I learned to use a probe for one. You can get really good with it. If you can pinpoint, you can take a probe. What we do, you take a flat-bladed screwdriver, you get a brass probe, and then you get a flat-bladed screwdriver, heat it up, and bend it over. So you've got a curve and then round it off so it can't scratch. And then you can take that hook on that screwdriver and hook a coin from underneath and yank it out.
Oh, that's cool.
But I replant all my pull tabs in hopes it turns into a can slaw tree.
Jason says I get to home all winter, but that's just to get out of the driveway after the snowstorms.
If a landowner can find your holes, yeah, that's true, Jim. Somebody walks out and says, you dug a hole here, and they're right. Yeah.
Marty, I replant all my pull tabs in hopes that they'll turn into a can slaw tree. We don't really.
Hey, some people use what do they call them? The ones for surgery. The long. They're like clamps.
Forceps.
Oh,
Forceps. Yeah. I've seen people use those.
Really?
Yeah.
Glad we don't have to do that here.
But
I tell you what, I could get a cleaner plug with the shovel than I do with the digger, for sure.
Well, like where I lived, other than a lawn, if it was a beside lawn, you couldn't get a clean plug anyways. The ground was so hard, you had to chisel it. So,
really?
Yeah.
Well, here we don't really have plugs most of the time. We're just digging in dirt,
Yeah, because all the parks had backfill brought in so they could grow grass. So everywhere else was like red packed clay. In fact, during the summer, people go, "Why don't you check? It's only like 70 degrees out," and they go over with a pickaxe and show them. Hit the ground, and after about 20 minutes, you might have got about a quarter inch of dirt loose. So that's why. You know, you can't dig it. So
Oh wow. Rob says we lost Boulder City from people digging holes and leaving trash on the ground. Metal detecting
Yeah.
is not illegal in Boulder City, Nevada.
that figures.
The dirt here just falls apart when we're using a
But it
digger.
depends on the hand digger. If you get a good hand digger and you know how to use it, you can dig a good plug.
You can, but I can dig with that
It's
Predator.
easy.
I can dig a hinge, a plug, flip
Yeah.
it open. You just three sides, flip it open, get my coin out, flip it back, pound it down a bit, wipe it, and it's like you weren't there.
Right.
That's how I had to do it back home, because if you actually cut a plug out, I don't care how nice it looked, the grass was going to die if you didn't leave a hinge. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
Thank
know.
goodness
I
we're
always
not,
try and hinge it.
Shane, how you doing? Joe Dirt.
we're not dealing
Hello.
with any of that. We're just digging dirt.
Yeah, you're lucky.
I know. Trust me. The more I watch the
Shane.
videos,
Hey,
there's-
Joe.
we are lucky in so many ways. It's unbelievable. We're not dealing with people. We're out in the middle of nowhere. Easy most of the time in the winter, especially. It's really easy. And should I go on and on, Charlie?
It's
Should I?
not like it seems like in your videos you guys don't even have to dig that deep.
I know. We don't. 2 to 4 inches usually is it. That's usually it. The blades are really
Yeah,
sharp.
Alicia, you're right.
Ooh.
Showing you guys what I'm doing here is, like I told you, I'm making these again. It's a double D. But what I'm thinking of doing is making trifecta. So you buy one, but if you want to change it out, you'll have an elliptical, the double D,
Oh yeah.
and a round coil for when you want to change it up. So 3 in 1. Yeah.
I'm gonna have
Call
to check
it
out this.
trifecta.
What's that, Charlie?
I'm gonna have to check out this the Predator Phoenix.
Oh, the shovel.
Yeah.
Now you're thinking about getting a new shovel
Those are supposed to be about the best.
to go on with your. Which one's the Phoenix? Let's see. Hang on. Which one's
It's
the
a Predator.
Phoenix? I know, but I meant which size. I know which one I want to get. Let's see.
I think actually, if you call the guy, I'll build it to length for what you want too, if I remember right. No,
I
you
don't
don't,
need-
Shane. You did.
I don't need any length. I'm short, so I don't need anything. I don't need any length.
Madam, be careful with the Gravedigger hand tools. The blades are really sharp on top and have almost sliced my hand a few times. Wow. Jason says, pogo stick with a shovel tip. Pre-cuts with the Phoenix will create a beautiful plug. Yep. I don't know about the Phoenix, but I know that Predator tool works really well.
The Phoenix.
Grandma
Something-
Kelly, you better be careful in doing that, because
Nonsense,
some
it's
places,
awesome.
not only is it illegal, but they confiscate your equipment and you can't get it back.
The
Depending on
model, Pastry saying the model 24 Phoenix, if you're looking it up, Greg.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Oh, okay. John had the Phoenix today. I didn't even pay attention to that, John. I'll have to
What-
check that
what
out
did he
next
say?
time, bud. John CZ Kid, I was hunting with him today. He has the Phoenix.
I think I have. Is it the Hurricane? No, that's not the one I have.
Well, Metal Maven, just go back to Harbor Freight and buy another one for $7. I mean, it'll last a long time.
The Piranha, was that the one I was going to get? I'm trying to remember which one I was going to get.
Oh, you have a $50 metal detector? Hey.
Jim
Robert
says he built
Fergus,
his own shovel 15 years ago. Wow.
Grandma Kelly, Robert Ferguson started out with a $50 Chinese detector, and he's got what, 80,000 subs now, and an Equinox 800, and it all started out with a little old $50 Chinese detector.
Oh,
Patty has a root slayer that she bought from Amazon for $40 with lifetime guarantee. She's had it for about 2 years. Works well.
the Vulcan. I think that's the one I have.
She says the Phoenix is the last shovel you'll buy. Wow.
There you go, Mark. Not bad little detectors. They pay for themselves in no time if you live in a high traffic area.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I told people. They go, "What kind of detector should I get?" I go, "You live in a big city where you can hit the parks where there's a lot of people losing change. Just buy something cheap to start with. It'll pay for itself."
Remind me never to loan my shovel to Nicole.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
okay,
that's the
Grandma
fan
Kelly.
there.
I'm going to get the a hybrid and then put a gun rack in the rear window.
I am a vegan environmentalist who drives a Subaru in the Pacific Northwest. No one will arrest me. That's what Grandma Kelly put. That's funny.
Well, Patty, when you got hooked for that cheap detector, did you go out and think you were going to find tons of treasure right off or not?
If it says can't be broken, hand it to me.
Let's see. I have a question. I spent all week working hard to send you all snow, and now I found out a week later you were all just sent it back to me. Why? BC
Well,
Check
we like you, Jason.
Yeah, it was
We don't
80-something degrees up
want
here
you to
today,
go
man.
without.
Alicia says she's using the Predator Spike mini shovel.
Uh-huh. She loves it.
Well, Grandma Kelly, get in on my giveaway, and you could win that bounty hunter. Have two $50.
Hey, Sheldon.
I think it's 90 for the bounty hunter.
Sheldon. Hi, Sheldon. There's a lot of people on tonight. But it's not the same without Rob. I guess all I can do is this.
Over.
I know. This is all I can do, Charlie.
So Cecil says he's got the Anaconda. I've heard that's a good one.
So that shovel, and it breaks up the hard clay here. Yeah.
You think yours is a bounty hunter? Probably is. Good machine. If you can go dig in your parks, get out there. And
there it is, Charlie.
You love that picture, man.
Yeah, a little too much there, Greg.
He showed that in honor of you Sunday.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
I just can't. I mean, anytime I need a little pick me up, man, I just pull that up and I just think, wow.
That's disturbing, Greg.
A grown man looking like a raccoon. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
you think he would learn too? He's done it more than one time. That's what's crazy.
Yeah. My first detector with the whites, Coinmaster for $2, found a Mylar balloon and was hooked.
I had the Treasure Pro. I'm trying to remember which whites I had. Racist. Black discriminator detector. John. He welded it back together. Paco. See it my way. Hey, see it my way. Man, more people just keep going on. I've never seen Paystreak Super Freak. That's a new one to me. See it my way. First one was a Radio Shack. I know.
It's got great stuff.
Charlie, I'm too busy out there finding coins. What can I say?
I'd call you something, but I'm not.
I know. Hey, you know what though? Our run has come to a screeching halt. So we're
I am so sorry to hear that, Greg.
Yeah, we're digging deep. Although we went out yesterday and I still was able to. I got a buffalo and a Indian head and a Wheatie. So I did squeeze those out. But we spent all day to get 3 coins all day and drove all over the place.
All right.
Yeah, we left at 8. We got home at 5 and drove all over. But I did have a really good chili cheese size. I love chili cheese size. You know what that is? Chili size. I mean a chili size. You know what chili size is? You ever heard of that?
Open face
No.
hamburger with
It's an
chili on
open face. It's an open face burger, right? It's toasted buns with the patties, 2 patties, and then they smother it with chili, and then they put cheese and onions on it. So they call it a chili size. I love those things, man. They're so good.
Yeah,
You've never had one, huh, Charlie?
I don't think so.
I mean, I know everybody doesn't have them, but and they might call them, they might just call it a chili burger or whatever, chili cheeseburger. But
I've had a chili cheeseburger.
Yeah, it's open face. There's no condiments. All it is hamburger, patty, cheese, and then onions, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chili
yeah.
size. That's what Denny's started calling them. Denny started the chili size way back in the 50s.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Bill, are you able to give Paystreak a wrench?
Should be able to.
That way, Greg there can go
Whoa,
check it out.
as soon as it stops and I can catch up here.
Well, I
That's
just
going fast.
I just go right to the what's it called? Paystreak what?
Paystreak Super Freak.
Okay, hang on.
Man, it's going nuts on the.
Oh, here it is. It came right up. Just
There.
putting pay.
Okay, where is it?
All right, well, he's got 6,000 subscribers. Sheesh.
Oh yeah, he's got a great channel.
Yeah, that's great content. Tell you, you got to go watch.
Okay, he is now moderator.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's a good heart attack, Mark.
Well, it's just trying to. Oh, I know. Yeah, it is. I just think about that while I'm eating stuff sometimes. Oh, here we go. NorCal Digger said.
Yeah, if you want to find out what
Orange.
metal
He's got
detector,
over 4,500 videos.
yeah.
There we go, Nor.
he does
That's-
2 or 3. If you want to find out what metal detector will hold up, go to Paystreak. He'll show you.
All right.
Looter
I'll
8,
check it
hello.
out.
Literate.
Yeah.
Heat attack, you mean heart attack?
Yeah, NorCal.
Okay, yeah,
There's
okay.
nothing like a good chili cheese size. Or chili size. I keep saying chili cheese size. It's just chili size.
Like I said, he uploads
Jim, I think you're lying
anywhere
on that.
from 3 to 75 videos a day. LOL. Wow.
Well, the problem is there's only so much time
Oh.
in the day to watch, channels, and then trying to remember who you sub to, and
Oh,
it's
I was
crazy.
really hooked on Paystreak Super Freak when
Impossible.
he was detected
It
one
is.
day, and he dug. Apparently, there was a coin in the ground where a cat just took a dump and buried it, and he dug it up fresh. It was freaking hilarious. I guess we lost Greg.
Yeah, he's doing this
I see.
circle of death over there.
Well, John, living that long and in good enough shape, that's a reality. Losing ground to detect is what I would worry about if I were you, because you're in your late 40s. By the time you can retire and do it every day, you might not be able to detect a lot of places. The rate it's going.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone.
Later, Greg.
Bye, Greg. Barry. That's Barry.
Barry, yeah.
Barry.
His pet was a Barry.
Okay, guys, I know I'm on a stream, but bury that next time. Jeez. They get upset. They decide, well, we'll get your attention. Oh, Jesus, cat.
I Metal Man, and I hit 421 subs yesterday. Awesome.
Nice, Ohio Metal Man. Well, hopefully next Friday I get back in the swing. I've done one because I've got all the software to do really nice shout outs, and I was doing shout outs, Fab Friday shout outs. So I'm going to get
Mhm.
back into doing that every Friday again. So Ohio Metal Maven will definitely be in the next one,
Nice.
along with Reed. Reed deserves it.
Yep.
So I try to focus on the people that are under 500 subscribers. So if anybody wants to hunt with me, they have to let me drive the car. Sure, Shane. I've driven with people. I've been in cars where people could see I didn't want to be in with. So
That would go viral.
you're up to 469 subs, Reed? Well, we got to get you to 500, brother. Nice, Patty. You're at 99. Well, Papa, I got to get you in there too.
Yeah, 10K gold bracelet.
Oh man, I hate that Vegas. That's what I hate about the Totlots back home. They're going in there putting in ground up rubber and then putting carpet over it.
Yeah.
Hated that. Okay, Reed's going to be in the next one for sure again. You just got great content, Reed. You should be at 1,000 subs easy by now. You really should.
Grandma Kelly says, Shane, if I can film it, you can drive.
Yeah, NorCal, 18.
Yeah, that would be awesome to do.
That would. There's one back home I'd love to, but I know they're not going to let it because every blade is the same height as the next one to it. You know, their lawn is so perfect. If you even mentioned digging a hole in it, they'd probably go berserk.
Yeah.
Now, what's his name? No, I got it. I keep brain farting on people's channels. Young kid does a lot of. Got it 300,000 subs though.
Who Paco plugs for days? Oh, Nugget Noggin or whatever.
No, not Nugget Noggin. God, uses a T2, lives in Tennessee, just sold his house there again. God, I can see his face and I can't even name it. But he would go to these Airbnbs of these old places, and well, he'd rent the room for one night if he could detect the yard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and spend $200 to stay one night in a B&B or a nice hotel, that's an old Victorian or something, as long as he got to do the yard. And most of them, I don't think anybody ever turned him down. So
yeah, that might work there.
Yeah.
Oh, Pastry says JD's Variety Channel.
JD, thank you. God.
Yeah.
Oh, Greg's back. And Pat's in the house. Hey, Pat, how you doing?
My battery went dead on my laptop.
Mr. Pat.
So now.
Oh. Yeah, I just hope it. I mean, I got a rain cover for my Vanquish, but I know my luck. I'd go out there and I'd fry the damn thing.
It'd rain upwards.
Yeah.
So the Mana Core, that's going to be nice, Charlie. I'm excited for you.
Yep. I just got to quit thinking about it.
and Marty, I'm at 720 now.
Don't you feel like a little kid? I remember when I first got the box with my 800. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the box. I'm reading all this stuff,
I'm not even going to take time to look. I'm just going to slap that thing together and get out.
And go.
Yeah.
Well, Shane, since you're a bus driver, I'll ride a bus and you can drive it.
Oh, they're much better. Wow. Those are way cleaner. Blinded. Yeah. So what are some of the differences between the Mana Core and the 800?
It's a completely different machine. It's like they took, what they did was they took parts of the CTX 3030, parts of the Knox, and they kind of just
Put it
did
together.
that. But it's a rebuild. The whole thing's a rebuild.
Right.
But that's how I see it.
But it weighs way less than a CTX.
Oh, damn, guys.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because
yeah.
I've used
Not much
I've used
lighter
one.
than the Knox. I don't think it'll be. Most, I mean, I have like the detect edge shaft on the Knox, and it's pretty light. And that's carbon fiber, but I think it's just a little bit under the Knox. I don't know if you really notice it, but they did say that they raised the cuff area, so it's more in line when you're holding it. It's more stationary, so should be less fatigue.
Price, what is it?
I hope to find a V nickel, Rob.
Thank you, Patty. We're glad,
Yep.
Glad to have you around.
Patty's awesome.
Hey, Patty, good to see you. Anything we could do to cheer you up? I just look at Rob and that cheers me up. There's other ways to do it, so. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, a lot of you people, I watch your channels, but I've been getting lazy. I got this
Hey, Mandy.
fairly new 4K TV, and YouTube
Mandy,
puts out videos in 4K, and I tell you, it's so great. Okay, Pat, to sit back and watch it on the big screen, but then you can't leave a comment unless you fire it up on your phone. I wish they'd fix that.
Oh yeah.
Mandy, did your fines pouch get to you?
Oh, that's right. She got that. That's the same one I used.
There you
Charlie.
go, Pat.
The Ghost, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You got it.
Cecil back, isn't
That's
it?
right, Paco.
Pat.
Can you twerk?
brother.
No
How's
twerking
it
here,
going,
Charlie.
guys?
I mean, Paco. No.
Hey, Pat.
Hey guys,
Hey, Pat.
Charlie, Bill, how's it going, Greg?
Good, good. Let's go with you.
Hello to everybody on YouTube, Plugs, Jim Steele, Sheldon,
We got
Maybe.
Cecil in here.
Cecil, brother. Yeah,
Yeah.
he made the coin holders that are in this year's Advent giveaway that all the silver coins are put inside.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Brings
nice.
it bad to the
Those are
bone.
nice. I saw those.
Yeah. So super happy with those. That's the man of the day right there for the big silver prize. Appreciate that. How's it going, Tony? BC, what's up? Ohio Maven. Nice. Great crowd in here, man. You are
Yeah.
rocking for sure. I've been doing all my preparations, of course, and trying to get as much done as I can, and working on the Advent every day.
Good.
Chilling and grilling adventures with Dan B.
Right.
Wow.
Hi, Dan B.
Dan B, what's up, brother?
That's a mouthful.
Hey, Cynthia. Grandma Kelly.
Luther 8, Jason.
Computer 8. Heck yeah. I hope everybody's hitting the thumbs up on the way through the door.
Thank you. Thank you.
35 in here and 29 thumbs up. So take a few seconds and show the love. That helps YouTube to keep putting them out there more.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome crowd.
I don't think we can do it, can we?
You have to go back to YouTube and give it the thumbs up there.
I'll just do it on my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way I usually do it. Mr. Diggs, Patty Disharoon.
Wow.
Well, Pat's here, so I'm gonna go get some sleep.
Yeah, you have to get up early, right, Charlie?
Coming up, Charlie.
I gotta get up at 3:30. So
Oh my goodness! All right, Charlie.
Well, thank you.
Until next time.
Charlie, thank you. Always
you
a
guys have a
pleasure
good
having you
night.
up here, man.
Thanks for coming up, Pat. You guys are awesome. And everybody in chat, we'll talk to you soon.
Get some sleep,
Good night,
big
Charlie.
man.
Oh, yeah.
He's an awesome guy. I like him.
Yeah.
37 likes and 37 people in the house. Hey, I'd call that great.
That's how it's done. Y'all rock.
Gregory
Wow.
Gibson. Hello?
Hang on.
Hey, Street.
Hang on. Let me see something.
Yeah. Got my machine running right now, Pat. Got a new one coming too. I got a grainer coming so I can grain and paint better.
Good deal.
But company called Geek Tech, they just put out a 3-head 3D printer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How
And
much?
unlike the other ones where the heads are separate, all 3 lines are in the same head, but you got 3 different extruders in there.
Yeah.
Save space.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing I worried about is because a lot of them I looked at, the quality for doing prints was just not there on the dual extruders. Well, they make a dual and a triple, and their print quality is good. Their setup's harder, all that. The software is harder than everybody else's. That I could deal with. If you got great software and you got a machine that can't handle it, what good is it? You know. So when I saw that I could have 3 colors on one machine, you know, or if I want to run most of them, even if you're not using the other 2, you have to have filament in them, anyways. But this you can run just one line and not have to have all 3 spools up there. So, but I was looking at that going, ooh. So I'm thinking of getting that. That sounds like a great deal.
Patty,
It does.
You know,
I love all of you.
How much?
Love it, Patty.
$400.
Oh, dude.
Well, yeah, it's
That's
on sale right now for the next week. It's $500 normally, but they're knocking $100 off for Christmas time. And I
Oh,
looked
yeah.
at, damn, that's a great deal. I mean, this is a $300 machine sitting here with a single extruder. You know?
Yeah. Still, it'll be good for certain things.
Jim says,
Yeah.
"Are you going to 3D print a car?"
Good done, Jim.
Been done. I've seen it done.
We love you too, Patty. Exactly, Cecil. When I saw that, because I've been hand painting because the biggest problem with a single extruder, if you're using 2 colors, is getting the alignment back up, you know, and especially if you're printing on over the same thing like lettering, to get it exactly right sucks.
Hey, Shane, See It My Way 1 is here. I didn't see him before. Hey, Shane, it's me.
Could I custom make
Patrick.
a cane with the
Artrat?
Sure,
Just
Shane.
recognize my voice.
I could make you one that says, "I am blind, so buzz off." You know. But yep, sure. Cecil Pure is great. I'm using the new 5.2.
Nice twist, BC, with a 1-inch coil on the end of a blind man's cane. Stealthy part detecting. Yep.
But yeah, and the biggest thing I've learned with 3D printing, especially with these cheaper machines, they tell you, on your small parts, a couple of minutes cool down time in between bigger parts, 5 to 10 minutes. It's more like a long running part. You want to let it rest for 20 minutes because after about your 3rd print, you can start getting the separation because your hot plate, the keeping the temperature just right is hard.
That's when it's time to add some fan action.
Yeah.
And if you get a couple of those computer fans that run on 12 volts, they're easy to run. You can use your electric thermometer to check the different areas on the hot pad for temperature and calibrate by hitting them with the fans for a little bit.
And put it
I
in an enclosure.
have to do that with my heat press.
Yeah. Plus put it in an enclosure. That helps too.
Yeah. But and that thing I'm running that at like 315 degrees usually.
Yeah, I know.
Out, but
Cecil says Cure has a pause on it. Yeah, I know it does, but with a triple head extruder, I don't have to pause and I don't have to stop and change out filament. And that's the one thing they didn't get really right on the Ender 3. I got the newer Ender 3V2. you've got an angle cut at a hell of an angle on your filament. If you get it too blunt, you cannot get that crap to feed through. It's got to have a long, sharp point on it.
Mm.
They just made it bonkers to feed the filament through.
Dude, up the Carolinas. That's not Jeremy. I'm trying to remember what his.
Yeah, that's Jeremy.
Oh, it's Jeremy. I remembered it. Ah,
Yeah, you got one.
starting to every once in a while.
Now, Bill, couldn't you take the end of the filament, like heat it up with a lighter, and grab it with some pliers and pull it out, and it kind of would stretch to a nice
I could try that.
fine
yeah.
little clip that, and then feed that in, because you can bring those come to a fine tip.
Yeah. Oh,
As long as it's not bulbous at the end,
yeah.
You might have to.
That's the only two bad things about this machine is changing the filament, get that to feed, and the bed, the inconsistency. Whereas my net had a lot more problems. The consistency on the bed, as far as heat went, was really good.
Tin Man, brother, good to see you here.
But then that's why they have $5,000 and $6,000 3D printers too. They
Yeah.
take care of all that stuff on those. But then I noticed all these guys that do a lot of 3D printing with lower end machines, they'll have a long bench table with like 15 of them sitting there going.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. That's it. The mass production.
Yeah.
Have you been out detecting, Pat?
Just what you've seen in the videos. I don't really have anything built up ahead. I'm not that kind of detectorist where it's like 3 weeks from now you're going to see something killer.
I know. Some of these guys have. Oh, I forgot. I was watching one. He's got like 15 videos in the can or something like that. And I'm like, wow.
Oh,
Ooh, nice. I was looking at one that does laser etching and has a router head too.
Well, see it, Cynthia. Good night. Have a good night, Cynthia. She's going to bed.
Good night, Cynthia.
Good night,
That's
Cynthia.
a $100 machine too, Cecil.
Mm.
I was thinking about it.
Okay, Patty. We'll see you later. Good to see you.
Good night, Patty. Hello, Mary. How you doing?
Daddy.
Oh, Mary.
Mary.
Two women leave and one comes in. Mary. Hi, Mary. Oh, another Mary. Two Marys came in.
That's like I was telling them, Pat. I got one hunt in since I got my hip fixed, and now it's rained every day afterwards. Just freaking tomorrow. Next week, it's just going to pour. Like, that figures. At least now I know I don't have a blood clot in my leg. Why it's swollen, we don't know yet, but I don't have a blood clot.
So did they give you any things that could be?
No, they haven't a clue. The only thing I figure is I damaged my sciatic nerve years back, and if I sit wrong, it's doing the same thing it is now, but now it's just more pronounced. So I'm thinking, as a byproduct of the surgery, it moves some more stuff around in there, and it may go away, it may not. Who knows? Nice, Cecil. Yeah, I was thinking like doing coin holders, even like different colors. And one say IHPs, wheat pennies, SLQs, stuff like that. So you can keep them separated. Eagle Eye Prospector.
I use an Altoid tin for my coins when I'm detecting.
You see what what Sheldon said? SC made a holder to put his iPhone on his spotting scope to take pictures of deer and elk.
Nice.
For minimal compared to $100 at the store.
Oh, yeah.
Gary? How you doing, Gary?
People are innovative, man.
Did I get it right that time? It's not Dan, it's Gary.
707, hello.
That's Gary, right?
Oh, that's not bad, Cecil. $80. That's a really good price just for the head. Wow. I can't remember the brand I was looking at, but for the router head, it was like $400 alone. No, Tony, no gabapentin. My deceased wife took that stuff. I saw what it did to her. No thanks.
Hey Gary, how you doing?
You rock too, Pugsy. Bud Files, hello.
I'm trying to PC, but obviously I still haven't got your name for right. It's not Rob. What's PC's first name?
Jason.
Jason. All right, I got to write that
You gotta
down.
learn people's names, Greg. You see them
I
every
know.
week.
I know, but here, hang on. There's too many.
And like the blind guy, think of what his name is. What's his name?
I know PC. I know, and then
Tried it, Jim, didn't work.
Huh.
Yeah, Cecil. I seen that, but that's why I want to get one.
That does sound badass.
Jason. Try CBDC for pain. Marty. Pat. Oh, no. Gary's saying hi to Pat. Paco. Bud Files. Plugs knew I was rolling. All I need is a price. I need to get a 2-bedroom instead of a 1-bedroom. Product called. You see what Mr. Diggs is saying? Bill? You guys are still there, right? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. I was going, man, I haven't heard anybody.
I'm just being quiet. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm still here. Sorry.
Brewers
just
is there. Hey, you guys better straighten up and fly right.
Yeah, kitty issues. I got one very aggressive cat that
Place to bell.
he's an older one, but he can't tell play from attack. So he's getting a little crazy.
Oh, Gary's asking how the recovery's going, Bill. NorCal.
Jeff, how you doing? Light it up.
Knows? He says
He's
Park
having-
Rat being quiet.
His
What?
legs swelling, Gary, just to give you a heads up. He is having a little issues.
Wait, who's asking?
Gary
Yeah, they thought I had a blood clot, but that's not it. I'm pinching a nerve or something. Something's getting pinched off. And so my right calf is 3 times bigger than my left one. Not hurting as bad as it was. So maybe it'll just take time and get better. And who knows?
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
my biggest problem now is finding physical therapy here in Tennessee.
Paco, I'm all over that. I always get those at the grocery store right around Halloween. They'll be selling those caramel apples. I'm addicted to them. With the peanuts. Got to have the peanuts.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Everybody's got a favorite holiday food, or at
would love
least
a caramel
munchy.
apple.
You
But
know?
with dentures,
And,
I know. That's not good, right?
Hey, Reed. Good night, brother. Didn't even know you were here.
All right, Reed.
Okay.
We'll see you later. Hopefully it
Take it
warms
easy,
up in a
man.
few days.
good night, Reed. Thanks for coming in, brother.
One of the things I always liked as a kid was the ribbon candy.
NorCal, it's part of life. Things like that happen.
Ribbon
I'm with
ribbon
Deep Red.
candy.
I'm with Cecil. I just
Yeah.
like the caramel.
It was wide, and it was just kind of spun in a little ribbon shape. It was a hard candy. You'd break chunks off.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. It came in all kinds of different flavors.
Yeah, flavors and colors and
You know what I liked was I loved why Why can't I think of it now? It's a hard candy, watermelon, apple.
Oh God.
You can get it in a stick or you can get it in little candies. Why can't I think of it? Hard. They've been around forever.
What, rock candy?
Well, I don't know if I'd call it. It's hard like rock, but no, you know what it is. It's
It's just big, crunchy sugar.
no, yeah, but everybody knows what it's the brand or the make.
Candy
Why can't-
cigarettes, Jolly Ranchers.
Oh yeah, Jolly Ranchers. That's what I was trying to think
Oh,
of. Pat.
brewer, vanilla custard.
Jolly Ranchers.
We got a steak burger and custard shake
I think
place here.
you're
in
a little
Awesome.
you're a little younger than us, Pat. So
Yeah, we get a custard, chocolate or vanilla custard shakes at the steak burgers. Ugh.
Never a fan of the Jolly Rancher.
you know what? I mean, I was wasn't like one of my favorites, but I didn't mind. It was okay.
Yeah. Being in Florida, that's not the kind of thing you want to carry in your back pocket and have
Ah.
later.
Yeah.
Bill, was there 31 flavors where you grew up?
No. Before I left, they got one in town. Yeah. Baskin
So,
Robbins.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
when I was a
Tony,
kid-
I'm going back through all my comments and just giving everybody a like, and I'm going to do it until all of them back eternity, so that I'm all caught up. So people are going to be getting thumbs up all over the place. This way, I have a fresh slate.
They got it here, Jeff. Yeah, they got vanilla custard shakes here, man. Those things are awesome.
anyway, back in the 60s, Baskin Robbins had it was black licorice ice cream.
You can get
That's
it with
my
a
favorite.
double bacon cheeseburger, steak burger.
Licorice ice cream.
Black licorice ice cream was my favorite of all
Chocolate
time.
covered
Oh, man.
caramel bacon.
I would love that.
See,
If you
those
like-
sound real?
Pat, if you like licorice, black licorice, you would have just loved. And then Cold Stones. You guys have Cold Stones there or no?
No,
So anyway,
I
it's
don't know.
a chain, but and then for a month or two they came out with it, the black licorice. It's oh my goodness, it's so good. I'm surprised
Okay.
they don't bring it back.
Cecil's got it. The chocolate covered caramel bacon.
Is that an actual thing? Can you actually get that?
That is a thing. Yeah,
Wow.
Oh, man.
big candy.
Oh,
That's what my wife
I
calls
gotta
it.
find that. Hey, that's
So
my
you
favorite.
like
You
black?
make it at home.
Hey, that's the three favorite things in the world: chocolate, caramel, and bacon. I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
You like black licorice, Pat?
Oh, I love black licorice.
Real licorice.
So are you a good-
Stuff they
Yeah,
call
you know,
it.
Are,
Zambuca, anisette, whatever. Yeah, man, that's
Great,
are you a good and plenty guy?
great.
not really.
Are you talking real licorice or that candy licorice?
Well, when you say real licorice, what do you mean by real licorice?
The ones that
like-
were long and you chewed and it stamped licorice in it. The old black ones.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know who makes it's an English company. They make toffee, but they have a black licorice that's really, really good. Hello, brewers. Got it.
Yeah, real black licorice is kind of like what do you call it? That's a acquired taste. Most people, the first time they bite into it, they spit it out and go, yuck.
Yeah.
You know? Found it yesterday. Old soda. Oh man, I got to find some of that.
No. My wife will take thick cut bacon on a wire rack that's on top of a cookie sheet.
Yeah.
She'll cover it with brown sugar and stick it in the oven and just let it go until the brown sugar caramelizes, does its gooey thing. Pull it out, drip the chocolate over it, and let it all cool down. And then you break pieces off, and it's the bomb,
Wow.
dude.
That sounds awesome.
What was See It My Way? There was
Yeah, and
there was ice cream in the 1960s. Yeah, there was.
Yeah, real ice cream.
Yeah, real
What
ice
they call
cream.
ice cream now, 90% of it's ice milk. It's not really ice cream.
Well, there's a place by us that has the custard ice cream. Oh my goodness, that custard ice cream is so good. I just get the chocolate vanilla swirl, and it's so good. Yeah, Black Star Anise. Yeah,
Candy favors. Okay, I know that site, Tony. I'll check it out.
Brewers Prospecting at Eagle Eye Prospecting.
Oh, I got 6 years on you, huh, Martin? I think Bray's got almost 8 on you.
No, I'm only a year older than you, Bill.
Yeah, okay.
I like pineapple coconut ice cream.
Black licorice is
No,
made from anus.
pineapple coconut. No, I can't say that I like that one, Paco.
Saw that, did you, Pat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I still, my favorite just going to the store is Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah, but that's the regular. I like those old.
That's what I mean.
Shops that have the stuff from the 50s and 60s you can't find anymore.
Right.
Has some really great candy.
I like Abba Zaba.
That was good.
Look Bar.
100 Grand Bar.
Yep.
Rocky
Road.
Remember the super long Charleston chews?
Oh, hey.
I love Chuck Chew bars.
Strawberry.
Those in the weave marathons.
Yeah.
Strawberry Charleston Chew is my favorite. I absolutely love those things. They are so good. Yeah, Abba Zabas are really good. Paco. Try them frozen, huh, Mary? Okay, I'll remember that. Zagnut, that's good.
Look, Jim, you're 3 days
Jim
older
Steele.
than dirt.
I'm older than dirt.
Yeah, they sell marshmallow
I don't know
strawberries.
about that, but they do have pictures of you babysitting for Betty White.
No, that was Betty
Boston
White's
Peanuts.
grandmother who was babysitting.
What's a brewer's prospecting? What's Boston Peanuts?
Boston
You guys know what
Peanuts.
Boston peanuts, yeah.
Oh, wait, Boston candy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Those were
or
good.
the Boston baked beans,
Yeah, that's what I call
Yeah.
them, Boston baked beans. Those were good. Those were good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Black Crow.
Moon pies.
Black Crow licorice. Talk about licorice, Pat. Black Crow.
Yeah, that tells you we're all pretty much a bunch of old farts in here.
I know, exactly.
Good.
Yeah, I was just going to say chocolate covered strawberries. Jim beat me to it.
You know, one of the good things about being older is having a lot of really killer Christmas memories from when I was young. Because when we were young, guys, up here on panel, it was a heyday for America at that time. I mean,
Yeah.
our Christmases were the life of Riley.
Yeah.
You could count on getting that new bike every year and
Well,
big old trees and fancy dress up dinners at the house and all the old
Let's see.
folks being over.
Pat, how old are you?
I'm 54.
Okay, so Facebook, friends who I went to school with since grade school. I know you're going to remember this, Bill. Do you remember? And I had one as a kid. Whammo made a air blaster. Do you remember that
Oh,
one?
yeah. Yeah. The ones that made a lot of kids lose their hearing. Yeah, I remember that.
Yes. So how
Yeah,
about
it was louder
well,
than
you,
a
Pat, as you were
747
going-
on takeoff.
what's that?
Those things were louder than a 747
Oh,
jet
man.
on takeoff. They're that bad.
Well,
Did you see what NorCal wrote?
what did he put?
Yeah, he's right about getting to the center.
Yep.
I didn't see it. What did he say?
Edible candy isn't any good till you get to the center. Edible indie candy.
A brewer's prospect.
I remember
That sounds like a
fruitcake,
lot of
that's all I got.
polyester.
Well, Pay Street though, the right fruitcake. My grandma used to pour a whole freaking pint into a little rum cake. I tell you, that was a good rum cake.
Oh man, you're in trouble, Paco. Bottom of BB gun. Wow, what is this? Kentucky. What is it doing? Hang on. Gotta get rid of these notifications. He said, Mr. Clad, he said Kentucky Silk with cake toast. Root beer. What is it? I wish I can see that. I can't see the. Oh, here it is. Kentucky
Yeah, Mary,
silk.
we did a lot of homemade gifts.
Oh, it tastes like root beer. Kentucky silk with
Floods. The Red Rider BB gun syndrome, huh?
Let's see, John is Las
Shoot
Vegas
it,
urban
right.
treasure. Have you watched Seinfeld? You're talking about
Yeah.
the aluminum
I
pole.
was just thinking from what Bill said, that sounded pretty funny. It's like, Shane, this time of year, if somebody asks you how you lost your sight, say you get a Red Ryder BB gun 2 years in a row.
Dandelion wine. Oh, with Coke, it tastes like root beer. All right, Mr. Diggs, I got you. A root beer float. Oh, A&W root beer float. Oh, my goodness.
Oh my God. Jim Steele, Dandelion wine. I forgot all about that stuff.
KCMD, Dennis. Welcome,
Dennis.
brother.
Oh, hey, KCMD.
That's okay.
Dennis,
I just
right?
realized what year it was. So that's like, I remember in high school, a friend of mine moved, and he moved to this old Victorian and had a semi basement. And we go in there. His mom wanted us to put a bunch of stuff in the basement for storage. And we came across these 5-gallon crocks, and it was homemade choke cherry wine. Well, 4 hours later, his mom sent his brother looking for us. Yeah, we didn't do
man.
much else the rest of that day.
I can only imagine. He tells all kinds of stories about how he lost his sight.
He was driving a bus and shot his eye out with a Red Rider BB at the same time.
Takes a 5-gallon bucket of dandelion to make 1 bottle of dandelion wine. Oh, man. Whew.
Oh, I gotta have more coffee. Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't drink coffee this late at night. So you've lived in Florida your whole life, right, Pat?
No, I've been here for 30 years.
So where were you born?
Portland, Maine.
And so how long did you
lived
live
in-
there?
Oh, I lived in Maine many years, several times. I lived in Oregon, Texas, Kentucky, California.
You've been all around. So
Back
where did
to
you live in?
Maine, back to Oregon, back to Massachusetts. Forgot to mention Massachusetts.
Where did you live in California?
Chico.
Oh, okay. So you were too far from Bill.
Well,
Were
I
you going
didn't
to
know Bill back then. I was like 9.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. You didn't
We
live
wouldn't
far
have even
from-
gone to the same school.
Were you?
No, I'm not an Army brat, Mary. My parents were divorced, and it was a wicked custody battle. It was always, you take him. No, you take him. I took him last year. You take him.
Oh, is that
So-
what it was?
I bounced around.
Jeez, that would stink.
I went to 5 different high schools and still managed to graduate a year ahead of my class.
Wow. 5 different high schools.
Yeah.
Cut that out, Craig. What did I do?
But the last high school was only 15 days because I needed 1 English 1 credit.
Oh my goodness.
So
Oh, am I yawning? So you went to 5 different high schools. Wow.
yeah. Yeah. We were all over. We'd lived in New Bedford, lived in North Dartmouth, lived over near Rhode Island. came back to New Bedford, lived up in Maine for a while, went down to Texas, went over to California, went up to Oregon,
Gosh.
went back to New Bedford. Hadn't been in New Bedford since I was super young. You know, it was like, and just bouncing around.
So did
Where,
were
where,
both your parents moving, constantly moving?
yeah, yep. That was
Did any brothers and sisters?
one brother. He lives about a mile and a half that way.
Oh wow,
Yep.
that's nice.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I I pretty much grew up in one town, so fortunately
Mm,
went to the same grade school, middle school, and high school. My brothers and sister did.
Oh,
I did spend a lot of time in cold climate places, and I really appreciate Florida.
Yeah.
I was in Oregon working at a car wash, and my mom was in Maine, and my brother was fishing down in New Bedford. And mom was like, "I'm ready to retire and move or something. I'm vested at this company, and they're giving me my money, so I'm out of here, and I want you guys to take me to Florida." So when the time came, I took my little vacation, and he took his little vacation, and we went to Maine and packed up all our crap, and the moving company brought it down here, and we drove down to Vero Beach, got a hotel room. Mom went out and talked to a realtor, found us a house to rent. She gave him cash, and we moved in.
Wow.
And 2 days later, I had a weed connection and a job at a car wash here. And this was like November, and I'm out at the beach watching people play volleyball in bikinis and enjoy the lightning and drink beers. And it's like, I called my roommate back in Oregon and said, "Sell my crap for the last of the rent, 'cause I ain't coming back." You know, and that was it. I stayed in Florida.
Wow. That's crazy. Wow.
Mm.
Same teachers that our parents had. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Oh, what's crazy is I think it was my sophomore year. My science teacher, it's the first day of school. He's taking roll call. Takes roll call, and he comes up to me. He goes, "You have a sister named Diane?" They go, "Yeah, yeah. I went to school with her." And I'm like, "What in the world?" That was a little freaky.
Hey, pay streak. Yeah, I've lived in Medford, Oregon, Gold Hill, Central Point, Grants Pass, Cave Junction.
I like Grants Pass.
Oh yeah, Ashland.
That's a
Dude,
great
Ashland
place.
freaking rocks. I could
Okay,
retire and go and spend the rest of my life in Ashland. That's the shit.
Yeah, they made me graduate a year ahead of my class because I had the credits and I didn't want to graduate because I was selling beer at lunchtime. They caught me. Said, "You know what? You can graduate. You're getting out of here."
Yeah. I haven't been to Ashland for like 10 years, but when I was in high school there was this place called Alice in Wonderland, and it was in Ashland, and it's like this long walk you take, and the trees are all overhanging and in bloom, and it's just...
is that in Oregon?
Yeah. And it was still there the last time I was there. You get on the trail in Ashland, and you walk long enough, and you come to this place, and this is pretty freaking cool.
Last time I was in Oregon, I was coming up over Grants Pass in a U-Haul full of Christmas trees, pulling a trailer full of Christmas trees in the snow. And the boss had given me the wrong card. He gave me a card because I had to refill. It was a diesel U-Haul. And he gave me the wrong card. So I had to find a B of A so I could take money out of my account. It snowed like hell. And I walk into this gas station. This lady goes, I said, "I need to find such and such street." She goes, "I've only lived here 6 months. I don't know." So I'm driving in a U-Haul full of Christmas trees in a circle around town trying to find a stinking street the Bank of America's on.
Did you see what Shane said?
Which time?
I like looking at girls in bikinis. Oh wait, they might have been men in speedos.
As long as it wasn't donkeys and drag, you're okay.
All right, I think I'm going to call it. I'm going to leave you guys
You gonna
to
call it?
finish up. Yeah,
Well,
good
it's
seeing
getting
you.
pretty late, people. We've been
Yep.
on here for 2 hours now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A little longer, actually. So I think I'm going to call it 2. Been a great.
Good to see you, Bill. It's good to
next
see you,
week.
Pat. Everybody else,
Greg.
Thanks, Greg, for
Good to
coming up.
see everybody
Pat,
here.
Thank you for coming up.
Yep. Oh, no problem, man.
We'll see you in Zoom tomorrow for sure.
we'll see you next week, Bill.
Yep. See you next
All right,
week.
everybody, have a good night. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. See you everybody next week. Shane, Dennis, Pastry, Tony, everybody. Thank you guys. Jason, Mary, for all being here, being great people. So y'all have a great night.